close my eyes, swimming in the flashing lights.
Hey guys, we're stepping aside from the vlogs and I'm getting back into my makeup beauty stuff. I want to show you guys how to do your makeup so it looks like you are not wearing any makeup. Really, I haven't been a full glam girly, and I think that the style and the trends, especially for 2024, and even we've seen it in 2023, is really going towards embracing your natural beauty. And let's get started so we could trick everybody. So first and most important, let's put on our little lippies just so that we get all the hair out of our face. The most important thing about looking like you aren't wearing any makeup is your skin. You want your skin to literally look flawless. I'm gonna start out with this essence, and this is just gonna make our skin look like we're glowing from within. And we just pat it onto the skin to give our skin that like refresh, that glow. Now I'm gonna go in with yet another essence. So I just pat it onto my skin, and you guys can already see the glow just seeping through with essences. Let's do skin. I'm gonna use something that's like brightening and like vitamin C like. It doesn't have to be this one. Any vitamin C or brightening serum will do. You just want something that will brighten up your complexion. Your skin is just like radiating and not dull. Next, I'm gonna use a lifting serum. We need to make our skin look lifted, firm, perfect. So this is my Kadali lifting serum. I'm just gonna put a hefty amount of it. Always put skincare upwards. It's already looking so much more vibrant. After that, you want to go in with your favorite moisturizer. So I like to use a really intense cream because I have really dry skin. This is a Korean one I have. It's like super thick and creamy and I love it, but that's only because I have extremely dry skin. So I'm gonna go in with an eye cream. The only eye cream that I found that actually like brightens my under eyes, which by the way, you want something brightening under your eyes, because we're not going to be using concealer in this look, because concealer, no matter what, always creases. That crease is what kind of shows that you're wearing makeup. So this is the Magic Eye Rescue from Charlotte Tilbury, and it's the only thing that I swear brightens up your eyes in like 2 seconds. You guys will like see the automatic effect right away of brightened eyes. SPF. Obviously, if you're going for a no makeup look, you're probably getting ready for something during the daytime. So SPF is always so important. And whenever I like to do a no makeup look, I like to go in with a very glowy SPF. And this is a really glowy SPF from Dermatology. It's one of my favorites, and it just gives my skin that like natural radiance. So we're gonna go in with this one. Gonna give my skin literal radiance. Do you see that? It's incredible. We're looking more radiant, we're looking more glowy. We're gonna go in with something that makes me look more tan naturally. It's gonna look like we're naturally sun-kissed. I'm gonna use these Tan Luxe bronzing drops. This is just gonna give us a little bit of a tan. It's really strong, so little really goes a long way with this. Flat brush like that to really blend this into the skin to give us like that radiant looking bronzy skin. Side note, I need to wash all my makeup brushes because my cat fur is all over them and it's getting all over my makeup, all over my face I mean. So, and I also just bought a little case that is covered so that my cat fur no longer get on my makeup brushes. But if you have animals, it might be a good idea to cover your makeup brushes in like a covered holder. Getting sidetracked. So as you guys can see, now my skin looks so freaking like just healthy, so glowy. Okay, for the base, I'm not gonna go in with a foundation. I'm not gonna go in with a skin tint. The only thing we're using on our base, because we want our skin to look like skin, is this e.l.f. Halo Glow liquid filter. There's a lot of variations of this. The Charlotte Tilbury one, Flawless Filter, is probably like the OG, and now, you know, brands that are more affordable came out with a bunch of dupes. This is amazing. It's literally drugstore. It's cheap. I love it. So all I do is go in and put in just 2 drops on every side of my face, and this is literally just gonna put that filter on our face, kind of like the TikTok filter, the beauty filter. Take a flat brush and blend that all throughout my skin. And I am having a little bit of breakouts, so I am gonna put a tiny bit of a heavier concealer to cover those breakouts because we are breaking out a little. Now I am gonna quickly cover up my pimple, and we're just gonna do this very Yeah. Okay. I'm taking the Lancome Tine Idol. This is like the most skin-like concealer. We're not going to be putting this underneath the eyes. Concealer just looks cakey. But I'm only going to be covering up my pimples. Just going to take a beauty blender to do this. That is all we're doing for her base. And as you can see, this looks like my skin. It doesn't look cakey at all. So for my eyebrows, I love the laminated look for my brows. And I just think that it looks very natural in my opinion. I'm taking the Refi Brow Sculpt. It's like my favorite product from them, and I'm just brushing up those eyebrow hairs, and we're gonna take the other end of the spoolie, just laminate them. You have perfect laminated brow, and if you want, you can use a pencil to do feather-like strokes. You never want to drag if you're doing like a natural look. You just want to do like light pencil strokes to imitate the illusion of brow hairs in order to do just a very natural contour. We don't want it to be harsh, so we're not going to be using a stick, because I find that a stick, it creates like a line, so it looks very unnatural and unskin-like. So in order to make it look skin-like, I'm going to be using this Makeup by Mario Skin Enhancer, and this is just like a cream bronziness, and I'm only going to put like the slightest amount. I barely took any on my brush. Like, we don't want to go overboard with this. We're not going to be taking a concealer for this look. The only thing I'm going to take for my under eye is this YSL Eclat Touch thing, and basically I'm just gonna put the tiniest amount, like literally a drop like that, one drop like that, and instead of blending it in with my beauty blender, I'm just gonna use my finger to lightly pat this into my skin so that it just melts underneath my eyes and looks like it's a part of my skin. And this is just gonna give like that illusion of naturally awake under eyes without the cakiness of a concealer. Like, look at this eye and that one. This one's dark, this one's not. The only powder product that I'm going to take is a very loose setting powder. This is just going to set like any oily spots in place without making it look like we're wearing any makeup. I'm taking the slightest amount, and we're just patting it ever so lightly on any spots that we might be a little too shiny. For the eyes, I'm going to take a shade that is closest to the natural color of my eyelids, and I have this palette from Too Faced that I just got. I think it's such a stunning palette, and I'm gonna go with called Buttercream, and this literally looks like the exact shade of my eyelids, and put it on her eyelid, and very light. Like, you don't want to put too much, you just want to put the lightest amount. So as you guys can see, that gave such a subtle difference, but this looks like my eyelids. It doesn't look like I'm wearing any eye makeup, and that's the illusion that we want to create. We want to look like we're not wearing any eye makeup. Let's do lashes. So I'm gonna curl my lashes, and if you don't have a eyelash curler, definitely invest in one, because this makes the biggest difference in just how your lashes look. It gives you like that lifted lash lift effect, and I find that it looks so natural. I'm gonna show you guys just the difference that this does. Go ahead and curl my lashes. I mean, insane. It looks like I'm literally wearing falsies. So same thing on the other side. Look at the difference. In order to create the look of like no makeup on your lashes, like you're not wearing any mascara, first you gotta curl them like I just did, and then you gotta find a mascara that's not volumizing but more lengthening, so it's not like very clumpy. I think I'm gonna be using the Lancome Defacil. This is like a very classic mascara. It just has this kind of wand that's more lengthening than volumizing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and very lightly, and I'm not gonna go like this because that's gonna give it that clumpiness. I'm just gonna like go upward in upward motions so that the lashes just look long, because that's what gives you natural looking lashes, is length, not volume. So just going in upwards motions to create length. My lashes don't look clumpy, they don't look voluminous, they just look very long. Next, blush. So you want to look naturally flushed. You don't want to have a lot of blush, and I think it's probably the only time that I'm not going to be literally saturating my face in blush, because I'm obsessed with blush. So I'm going to go in very lightly with a blush that I find looks very natural on me, and it's this Rare Beauty blush in the shade Love, and I'm literally going to put the tiniest amount because it's so freaking pigmented. Like a little dot like that and a little dot like that. Melting this in with our fingers, because I find that that's the most natural way for blush to really blend into your skin to look like it's natural. So just like blending it in very slightly with your fingers. Now I'm going to be doing some faux freckles on my face. This is from the Salty Face, I think. It's just a freck pen. I'm going to put a lot of these on just so that my natural freckles kind of like seep through more. And then anywhere that I have a pimple, which I have one here, I obviously have one here, I have one here, but anywhere that I have pimples, I'm just gonna cover up with the freck pen so it looks like a freckle instead of a pimple. Blending in those faux freckles with my fingers. We're gonna be fooling everybody right now with this look because it truly looks like we're wearing no makeup. For the lips, you want to go in with something that makes it look like it's the closest match to the natural color of your lips. I'm going to take the closest lip match to my lips. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. It's tiny. I've used her forever. Try not to overline because obviously overlining is not natural. You guys can see this is the color of my lips. Look at how much it matches the color of my lips. So just gonna going in there. And again, try not to overline. I'm gonna go in with just a little bit of lip oil. You don't want to use like a lipstick because obviously lipstick is not natural. This is the shimmering lip oil from Sia. I'm just gonna go ahead and put a tiny bit on my lips. After that, we're gonna set this on place so that we look like we're glowing. Setting spray, I have this one from Lila P. It's just gonna make us look glowy and beautiful. Tell me this doesn't look like skin. I mean, we are just like radiant. We enhanced our skin, we enhanced our lips, our brows, our lashes, and that is the key to a no makeup look. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off so you guys can see finished no makeup look. Okay guys, so this is my version of wearing makeup to make it look like you're wearing none. Even though this was like a 30-step routine, it's worth it. I mean, you look natural, you look glowy, you look radiant, but you look like you're not really wearing any makeup. You just look so freaking like put together and cute and pretty. I find that this look just really enhances all those natural gorgeous features that you have and just makes them better. So definitely something I'm gonna be wearing a lot in 2024. Just embracing my natural features, embracing what God has blessed me with, and not going overboard, because I think going overboard is out, being natural is in. So that's what we're all going to be about for 2024. Make sure you subscribe if you are new. Comment down below if you have any questions. Hope you guys all have an amazing new year. Love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.